Got one more question before we start getting into the 2-minute warning.
That's right. Is it okay for a couple not to vacation together? That's an interesting question. I know that I'll get stuck going skiing, which I don't like. Make the best of it by reading books or shopping. Yet at night, he'll be raising hell, sorry about that, with his ski buds, and I'll be left to myself. What do you think? I think that you absolutely can take a different vacation.
So you're saying that you're not abandoning the relationship by going a different vacation?
I think in relationships, there's room for personal growth. There's room for personal friends, and there's got to be time that we have together.
But it sounds like on this vacation, it really is a ski trip, not a vacation. Because when I in my mind think that the family's going on vacation, then that vacation should meet the needs of everybody.
Right, which means everybody in the family should be bought in.
Sure.
We were just somewhere the other night. They should be all in.
All in, yeah. But they're not all in. So my buds, your husband, your boyfriend's buds,
he's
get
going
together.
Out. He wants to go with his friends, and he's going to have her tag along.
It's a guy's ski trip. Where they're going to get out there and ski hard and enjoy life, but the ladies that don't ski are just sort of excluded. So I have two things. I got a counterpoint for Carrie, and one is that if it truly is their vacation and it's a time set aside that they would travel as a family, then he may have to grow up and find some other recreational sport that we could all do as a family, which really sucks, but that's part of raising a family. On the other hand, if this is just one of the many ventures that they're making where we're going skiing, then maybe we need to see eye to eye and say, sweetheart, this is a ski trip. If we don't have trust issues, we don't have those ideas of jealousy and other relationships that are invading that space, and if it truly is a trusting, healthy relationship, it's probably okay for him to go skiing and just do that with the guys and leave me out of it.
Right.
But
then I would expect the reciprocal on her part. When she wants to go to Vegas or the spa with the girls.
When the girls go. But there still needs to be a time that you have as a vacation for both of you. So it's like a he vacation, a she vacation, and an us vacation. My God, I hope they make lots of money. Yeah. Because we're talking lots of vacations, aren't we? Okay.
But yes, I think in answer to your question, yes, I think it is okay that you don't necessarily go on every trip you guys make together.
We got time for a question before we get into the 2-minute warning because we're quickly running out of time. And this is one I had trouble reading it, but I'm going to give it a shot one more time. I find it hard to make demands of others. I guess I am so conditioned to enabling, that is on putting others ahead of myself, that I get knots in my stomach just asking for something. My husband knows this. So when I tell him what I want to do on vacation, he plows along with his ideas in such a way, in such a strong manner, that he knows I'll knuckle under. Well, this time I stood my ground. I didn't back off, and he's steaming mad. Why is he doing this? I gotcha. Okay. You want to give it a shot? Because I got my ideas. I know why he's doing it.
Yeah. Well, I think he wants to compete. I think he's used to getting his way.
So he's a competer. He listens to collect information to prove him wrong.
He's used to getting his way, and so if he thinks if he exerts enough pressure that she's going to do what she usually does, which is back down, and he'll get to do what he wants to do.
Well, we talk about communications. There's verbal, there's nonverbal communications, and then there's body gestures. He can see that she's nervous. He can see and tell, even though she's speaking and she's saying things, but he knows this is hard for her. Now, understand, she changed. She's always
she's
done
trying
it my
to
way.
Change, right?
Now
she's trying to do something different.
And as she's got it written here, and let me explain to the radio audience, if you will, some of these questions come to us from our groups. We do groups during the week. We work with about 100 people every week that come through various groups, and we put the word out. When you come in my office, there'll be a sign that says, if you have a question for the radio show, please scribble it out. Well, that's what I'm dealing with right here. Sometimes I can't read the scribble because they don't always come in by internet, and that's why I'm struggling with this penmanship. But when she says my stomach's in knots, but this time I didn't back off. He's steaming and mad. Why is he doing this? Now, Carrie had mentioned he's a competitor. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about the conflict styles.
Right.
Competitors listen to collect information to prove you wrong.
To win.
Agitators, they step up the next level.
Stir the pot.
They're going to, really put the pressure on. avoiders, don't want to talk about it. Accommodators, which she has already identified. She's an accommodator. Right? Collaborators and compromisers. Now, those 6 out there, and if you want to know more, you can go to our website and see all of them. But what I see him doing is once he realized that he wasn't competing and winning this
she
way,
wasn't accommodating, right? Once she's not accommodating, now I got to do something different if I'm going to win this.
So I've got to step it up and agitate. I'm going to push her buttons. And that's what you see. So when she asked me, why is he doing this? Sweetie, he's doing it because he knows by past reflected memories, you've always given in the past. So if I just up it a notch, you'll buckle under. It's a test. Of course, he's going to stress you out. Hold your ground. Stay with it just the way you decided. Do not change.
That's right. Go, girl.
Go, girl. Well, that's my way to go. It's a difficult time. Remember, every time you change, other people have to look at you differently. They have to do something differently.
Right.
So when you stop being an accommodator and you start being a competitor, he's stuck. Hey, look, we're